So the weather has decided to drop on us a little bit. So we're in the process of covering plants and pulling plants. Tomatoes from yesterday, harvested, and I just laid them down here in the bed to keep this ground warm until Friday, when the temperatures are going to warm up and I'm going to plant the rest of our beautiful plants. But see here, this is our sweet basil and Thai basil. Strawberries there. And keep those covered. Half of that holy basil plant, just because you'll see, you got holy basil everywhere. Hopefully that's going to last. It's not going to get like frosty freezing, but cold enough to stunt the growth on these. That's our arugula. So I'm doing this just to show really briefly how to cover your plants and what to cover them with. So you do want to cover them completely. It's almost like you're in bed and you're pulling that cover up and getting nice and warm and toasty and cozy. That's what these guys want. That's our other basil. Didn't cover these because these are pepper plants and they're coming out anyway. Harvested the peppers off. Their time is done, so we're just going to let them see what they can do. It's a citronella plant, very huge. I want to keep that guy around with me. The okra is gone to seed. Totally harvested tomatoes off of those. This is our other ginormous holy basil bed. And yeah, we got it blanketed up. See, this came out a little bit. Hopefully there's no strong wind tonight, because that's going to be an issue blowing that off. But what you want to do is cover your plants with something that is light and breathable. In the past, I've been in a rush and made the mistake of using plastic. Plastic makes your plants sweat. Plastic also holds the outside moisture. And if it gets to a point of freezing, it can add extra water weight that can weigh down your plants and kill them anyway, even if they are covered. So it's our bed of cauliflower and broccoli, beets and red cabbage. And here, as you saw, the my row cover, for some reason when I opened it, it's like it started to break down in the bag. I pulled it out, it was just coming apart, tearing apart. So give thanks that I have this weed fabric left over from when we mulched out all of these areas back in the summertime. So I just took the rolls of weed fabric, stretched it over, nailed it down, and these guys are still gonna be good to go for Friday when the weather gets back warm again. So I'm mulling. And this here is a box of chocolate mint, but I also put the rest of the seedlings in that we're ready to get planted with the arugula and cabbage and cauliflower and broccoli. But it's a little too chilly these next 3 nights. The daytime is going to get up to about 50. Nighttime is going to be around in the mid to low 30s. So we cover them, keep the wind off of them, because wind on the back of young plants will stunt the growth, and you'll wonder why your plants aren't growing. What's taking so long? Why are they so little? It's mostly just because of the cold air. And these here, these beds that still have things in them, these are all volunteer beds. These are ground cherries. These things are super delicious. And I'm just gonna let them stay in the bed because they're gonna end up being harvested anyway. These beds are gonna be part of our Adopt a Bed campaign with the parents here. Ground cherries. If you've never had these before, they are wild. They grow wild. And before I researched them, I used to weed them out. They used to grow in with my tomatoes. I thought they were fake tomatillas. I would weed them out. Researched it and found out that that thing right there is tasty. Good Lord. You want to get them? Oh, snap. Get them when the skin is brittle and dried. Before that, it's green. It's not quite ready yet, but ooh, too good, too good. So we're gonna take another one of nature's candies out a little later, but you want to make sure your soil is covered, basically. All that to say, if you have plants that you're not using, that many will call weeds in beds right now. I would say just leave it for the next couple of days while it's cold, or leave it until you decide what you're going to put in it. Because keeping the soil covered also helps nitrogen and all the other good nutrients from leaching out of the soil into the atmosphere. We want to keep them things in the soil as much as possible. So cover your soil, cover your plants, and the world will be a better place. It's Kwame Uhuru, Willie North Institute, here at the West End Station Soccer Garden. Ballin'. Peace and love.